Hey all, I'm Michelle. This is my wheelchair Betty, watching Rebelwheels NYC. I'm recording this video the day after the election, where in the U.S. we found out that not only did Trump win the presidency, but the Republicans have the majority of the House and Senate. And normally I upload a video every Wednesday. I had a video all set to be uploaded. But given the circumstances, it just, because it's like the topic was like, oh, how awkward it is to socialize when you're maybe you're prone to cognitive impairment and have delay in processing things. That just feels really unimportant and trivial at the moment. But I was thinking just skipping a week, right? Because that would be like totally, whatever, natural and valid to just take a week off to get myself together. But I wanted to make a video about the election results and self-care, because I think as I communicate more on social media and reach out to people, which I've been trying to do, that's the thing. It's like I don't know what to do with myself. I feel incredibly sad. I feel incredibly powerless. I don't have a lot of hope right now. I'm not saying that's always how I'll feel, but that's how I'm feeling at the moment. I am just feeling really devastated. Not that I thought that Clinton was going to win by this huge landslide. I thought it was going to be close. But I thought she was going to win by a smidge, and then we were all going to go, whew, slightly, because yes, Clinton is problematic. Don't get me wrong. My first choice was Bernie Sanders. I'm not going to get into the politics of, but yeah, I mean, I'm not saying she was a hero. She's fantastic. She was problematic and as fuck. Even though she was an ally to the disability community. But yeah, I mean, I voted. I'm registered with the Green Party. I voted for her because I honestly thought if Bernie Sanders can't win or couldn't get enough votes, then how was like someone who was even more radical, like Jill Stein, gonna get the votes? And my main goal of this was not like vote from the purity of your ethics, but avoid Trump, right? Because Trump is a fucking nightmare to have, and now we have him. And holy fuck, that feels like I am stuck in a really bad dream. Only it's not a bad dream, it's reality. Yeah, I don't know what to do with myself right now. I keep crying. All I can think of to do has been sending out tweets to people that just are sending love. Like, I know there are people out there who are also really sad and don't know what to do with themselves. And so I said, all right, I'm sending love to people who can relate to what I'm, and that's all I can think of to do right now. I knew this country was fucked up, and I knew that Trump is the consequence of the history of America, all the scapegoating by the powers that be, all the other politicians and leaders and who have used fear and hatred to rise in power and maintain their power, who have used fear and hatred to just give people a distraction so they don't see the actual corruption that these people are doing, who have perpetuated the false idea that there's not enough to go around, right? So I better get mine before you get yours. In fact, if it's a matter of me versus you, shit's got to get territorial, right? We have to fight each other, and that keeps people divided. So, I mean, it's not a huge shock that's why Trump exists. Trump exists also because the media is so irresponsible and lacks integrity. Mainstream and alternative media, not all of, and not everyone, but there's a lot of them who just used Trump. Could have went away, but they kept fucking milking it in the name of ratings and shares and likes and retweets and so on and so forth. And because that's all they care about. They don't care about the consequence of what happens in this country. They just care about themselves and money. But yeah, what I wanted to make a video about, and I apologize if this video is getting babbly, but I wanted to make a video for people, a self-care video for people who were already struggling with depression before this, and were really struggling and were kind of barely getting by. And this happens, and it's just like, maybe you're feeling like, why am I here? Why am I on this earth? Why am I, you know what I mean? Why am I here to experience this? Because life is just so much struggle sometimes, and that's not why we're on this earth, to struggle, you know? So much. I mean, of course, struggle is a part of human existence, and that's how we're able to grow sometimes, is via struggle. But sometimes the amount of struggle is the majority of your existence sometimes. And that's not easy. And then this happens, you know, like maybe, like for me personally, I have been struggling a lot with a variety of things. But if you follow if you follow the show, then you know that I've been struggling for a while now, on and off, with the wheelchair situation. I'm not going to get into that. But I just want to say that if you are heartbroken, if you're sad, if you feel hopeless, if you feel lost, if you feel like you don't want to do this anymore, that you want off this ride, you know, because it's just too much, and there's just too much struggle. You're not alone. You're not alone. A lot of people are feeling this. I don't know. This feels fucking pointless. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm going to upload this video. It just feels like I don't. It's like, on one hand, I want to discuss it because it's in my heart and it's weighing on me. And, you know, how do you not acknowledge it? But at the same time, it's like, part of me just wants to not deal with it because it's so heavy. And I lack the physical spoons today, but now also the mental spoons. And I don't know. I really wish I had an answer that would make like both of us feel better, but I don't. And I guess maybe that's part of it, is not trying to find a way to make this all better instantly. I don't think there is anything that's going to make this all better instantly. And maybe the idea is to not grasp for that instant relief. Because it doesn't exist. There's no instant fix to this. There's no fast forward button. Also, sending love to people who maybe are by themselves and wishes they weren't by themselves. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm going to try to go to a protest later on to kind of alleviate that. I mean, I've been doing a lot of socializing, reaching out to people online. But I don't know, if you're feeling that, you know what? Even though you may feel alone, because in this moment things just feel so fucked up. And now you're alone, and you really wish that as you type "I love you" to your friends and hugs to your friends, you could like reach through the computer and just hold them and have them hold you, and just not let go for a while, and just hold each other, at least until you can regain some emotional strength enough to think of, how are we going to get through this? Because that's how I feel. But I do think there are ways to get through this. And that's it. I think that's all I can say. I mean, I'm making a video not just because it's Wednesday, but trying to make myself feel better, because this is where I'm at, and if this is where you're at, you're not alone. You're not alone, and I'm sending you so much love, because I really feel that when you send others love, that bounces back to you in a way, and you kind of give yourself love. Like, if you are struggling, sometimes the best thing to do is to help others who are also in your shoes struggling. If you would like to see the other video, because maybe, you know, I know I was talking to my friend Lisa about this, and I was like, I don't know, should I post the other video? I was making, she goes, yes, because people need other things to watch. So if you would like to watch the other video, leave a comment in the comment section. Anything, just if you're struggling, if your heart is broken, I don't know. Leave comments in the comment section if you feel it. If you don't, that's fine too. And I don't know how we're going to get through this. I can't promise that we'll get through this. But we're gonna try, or I'm gonna try, and try with me. Try with me to get through this, and we'll try together, and we'll support each other. And that's something.